So the Artisan soap shop, Starboard, that is what we're using today. This is a sample sent by LP. I just scooped some out the top there with my finger, put it in the bottom of our bowl, and it is actually creating a very, very nice lather. So yeah, I've been creating lathers off of camera just so I can kind of like quicken the process. But like, you know, I've added water slowly and it's just very, very, very nice. We'll kind of go over the soap. That's what this is mainly about, the soap. I'm gonna keep on lathering here. So let me get a bit into the soap and I'll kind of explain. This is the first time I've heard of this soap, and I went and looked it up. It's only sold on West Coast Shaving, so that's where you can buy it, westcoastshaving.com. It's made by Jenny Peck, and she is in Springfield, Missouri. The soap ingredients are it's a very short list, very clean ingredients in my opinion, and it's a tallow-based soap. They do have a vegan base, but it looked like, from what I saw at least, they were out of stock of the vegan base. So I don't know if maybe they don't have that much inventory. Maybe she doesn't make as much inventory of the vegan, but anyway. So I'm just whipping up the lather here. Like I said, very, very nice lather. Lathered super easy as well. So, all right. We have tallow, coconut oil, stearic acid, potassium hydroxide, glycerin, sodium hydroxide, sodium lactate, and fragrance. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients, not including fragrance, you know. No shea butter, you know, none of the butters, but if it works perfectly fine, the price is $11.99. You get 6 ounces. So that's pretty high value. We're gonna test it out here. So, all right, let me wet my face real quick. We're gonna use a razor that I've used in the past. And then I've got so much stuff has happened that I have not been able to send LP his box. It's sitting on my kitchen table ready to go. It's just like literally labels on there, everything's ready to go. I just gotta go drop it off. But things always seem to pop up like on Saturday morning when I was supposed to be going. So anyways, I wanted to reuse this razor anyways. This is the Merker Slant. It is the 37C. Yes, Merker 37C Slant. Very cool, very nice looking razor. I really like the look of this. It's a 2-piece, twists from the bottom, top pops up, boop. And we'll put in let's go with a Gillette 7 o'clock. It's sitting in here. I don't know when this is from. Probably a shave or two on it. So let's slap that in here and go with it. I have a couple other razors down here if this one, for whatever reason, doesn't work out. All right, so we'll pop that back on. We'll screw this down. Make sure everything is lined up nicely, and it is, because this is a very good quality razor, so perfect, nice. Okay, let's go ahead and start lathering. Hope everybody had a very good weekend. The scent on this, let's talk about that really quick. I have my notes here on the side. The scent on this is salty sea air, ozone, and marine notes. I definitely get ozone. I definitely get a saltiness. I guess you could say salty air. I wouldn't say this is an aquatic. They say marine notes. I don't know necessarily what that means either, like seaweed, marine notes, okay. It's a very good smelling scent, absolutely. There's no issue with the scent whatsoever. This could be, for me at least, an everyday scent. It's not extremely strong as far as the scent strength. I'd put it at 4.5, 5, you know, about mid-range. It's not a super, super heavy scent. It's a very light, airy scent. It's a clean, fresh scent. You do get that little bit of outdoorsiness. You do get that little bit of like air, salty air at a beach, something like that. So the description is pretty solid, and fortunately my nose is able to pick that up quite well. So As far as the lather is perfectly fine, lathered pretty quick. Of course, I'm bowl lathering, so if you're lathering from the puck or tub, your experience may differ, but bowl lathering, it worked perfectly fine. So yeah, no issue with the soap whatsoever. And for the price, like I said, it's $11.99 for 6 ounces. So, all right, first pass with the growth. There was a agave scent, and that was like $15 and some change, but that was only 1 cent. I think there were 4 or 5 other scents that were the same price as this, which was the $11.99. Oh yeah, very, very good. And my face doesn't feel super dry or anything, you know, because there are some soaps, and I won't mention names, that don't have a lot of butters, that could be drying after even a pass. You know, you feel your skin and it feels a little dry. And this is not one of those soaps, luckily. You know, I was kind of skeptical in all honesty. The lather looked great, but I was kind of concerned about, you know, there's not a whole lot of ingredients, which is a good thing in my opinion, as long as the base works. But if the base doesn't work and it's drying and, you know, whatever, not slick enough, then it's an issue. But this base is definitely slick. This base is, I don't necessarily know how moisturizing it is until after I shave with this and don't use an aftershave for a while. I can kind of gauge it better at that point. That won't be a video for today. I have an aftershave, but oh yeah. Residual slickness is still there as well. Yeah, this is definitely an above par soap in my opinion. You know, the wet shaving hobby is so cool in that, you know, I would assume most people that watch and make the videos are not of the younger crowd, right? Like, at least that's what I assume. Although, you know, I have Jordan that watches. I think he's in high school. I have a couple guys that have messaged me and emailed me and said that they were in high school just trying to start wet shaving, and that's great. But like I said, the majority of guys are probably not super young. You know, maybe in college or, you know, 30s, mid 30s, early 40s, something like that. The majority, obviously there's outliers. We're gonna get a little bit more lather here in the bowl. And what I was saying was, you know, it's pretty cool because we all, at least you know, the guys that watch my videos, my community specifically, are very generous, you know. LP has sent probably 30 plus samples. Alex has sent samples of soaps. Alex has sent perfume samples. Obviously, Alex and LP have sent razors to try. Like, you know, just a very, very generous community. You know, from all the donations, you know, from LP, from Nico. It's just awesome. It really is like a, I don't know, like a, you say family and it's like, well, they're not related to you. Well, yeah, but you can have like a wet shaving family, right? I'll have to, you know what? In this video, we're almost 10 minutes in. I'm gonna put some pictures of, maybe even a video, I don't know. I'll see what we have of the baby's party and whatnot. Happy birthday to you. But yeah, he had a good party. We didn't have a lot of people. Not a lot at all, actually. We had, I think it was around 15 to 20 people. And we had food. My mother-in-law made some rice and chicken. Arroz con pollo. And yeah, we had that. We bought some pizza for people that did not want to eat chicken and rice. We had just cheese, and then we bought pepperoni and cheese. We had a smash cake, which is something that my parents said that I had when I was younger. Smash cake when I was a kid, but I don't remember. Basically just a cake, normal cake. You know, just a very normal cake, but it's much smaller. It's probably about that size, you know. And as a 1-year-old, you know, how much bigger do you need? But yeah, I had the cake, and then he basically just ate it. You know, kind of stuck his hands in and was like eating it. You know. So, and we had some professional pictures taken. So, if anything, I'll try to throw those in where I've said before and show you guys. All right, so let's go against the growth. Oh, really, we could stop right there. Well, against the growth on the cheeks. It does need to be smoothed out, but everywhere else seems pretty good. Let's grab the remaining lather. I put quite a bit in here apparently because there's a lot left. But it is what it is. Yeah, so my weekend was very eventful, very tiring. You know, but I wouldn't have changed it for anything. It was fun. Oof. Lather out of the wazoo. Jeez. Okay. All right. We're good. So with enough water, this can provide a very plumy lather, well hydrated lather. And the slant is just not worried about the growth at all. It's just annihilating it. Let's rinse this off. LP had texted me and asked me if I was hungover. I suppose because I was supposed to upload a video yesterday and didn't. Maybe that's why, or maybe he was just checking in. But I was like, no, I'm not hungover. You know, we did consume alcohol, but I wasn't to the point of like no return. So drank alcohol, smoked some nice cigars. You know, had like designated zones like outside in the very corner, nowhere near anybody. We would smoke, and then have a hand wash station out there and t-shirts, so we could like change, come in if we had to do anything for the babies, you know, that type of thing. Just keeping it very, nothing to do with like sanitary as far as the C word, but as far as, you know, not bringing in like secondhand smoke, that type of thing. So I'm very mindful about that because, you know, I enjoy a cigar, I enjoy beer, but like I don't want to associate like, you know, kid and that. I need to keep those separate. So I do my best to do that. All right, so very, very nice shave. We are feeling very smooth, very, very nice. Whew. Very good. We have a ton of lather left. You can see bottom of the bowl. We have quite a bit right there. And then in the brush, I mean, you know, this brush is just a lather hog, so check that out. So, you know, but we used what we had to use, and the remaining is just throwaway lather anyway. But from what he sent, from what LP sent, it doesn't, I mean, I didn't use a whole lot. He topped this up, you know, this isn't huge, but it's a decent size. And you can tell from the top, I just took a finger scoop around and put it in. So we could probably use this another 10 times, you know. All right, I've got to get this Merker Slant packaged. I'm gonna clean it down with some alcohol wipes, package it up, and get that box out to LP. Pinaud Clubman, the original. Whew. Boy, I love this scent. I say it every time I use this. I think I do anyway. This was the scent my childhood barber used. So whenever I'd go to get my haircut with my uncles or my dad, not even if I had to get my haircut, but if I was just going to the barber shop with them, this is what the barber used. He had a big old, it's kind of like he had two of them because there were two barbers in there, and both of them had, it was like glass things full of this, and it had like the little spritzer, the little bulb, little squeeze bulb. And after he would shave people, he would kind of go around them, you know, he would spin them in the chair slowly and like squirt this even on the back of their necks and stuff. I remember that vividly. He, Mr. Carlo, he actually cut Mr. Carlo and Mr. Joe. Mr. Joe still cuts hair. Mr. Carlo has Alzheimer's, and I don't think he's doing extremely well. The last I heard, which was a couple of months ago. So, but when I was a kid, Mr. Carlo was the first one to cut my hair when I was a kid. He gave me my first haircut at, I think, 1.5 years, 18 months. So there's pictures of that. My parents have pictures of that. So yeah, little Thomas getting his haircut. Yeah, fun times, man. So that's what I hope to give my kids, you know, just, it's a different world that we're in, but you know, all we could do is strive to give them, sorry, the water may be a little high. All we can do is strive to give them the best life possible and make memories and that type of thing for the kids. We have a couple of weepers here, right there, there, right there, on my neck. I don't know if that was a cut or what, on my neck. But that's it, guys. That's all I have, in all honesty. I mean, I could talk for an hour, but nobody wants to hear that. So, all right, I just cleaned out the brush. I'm gonna get my towel, not using this one, but I'm gonna use a towel like this and just kind of like wring it out like that. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. Be kind to one another, and yeah, I'll see you guys next shave.